So you have to determine whether the points A, B, and C lies outside, on, or inside the circle. Then question 2 is also testing on circle. Question 3 is on circle, and also question 4 is testing on circles. So there are various ways of testing whether point is on, inside, or outside the circle. One is to find the distance from the point to the center. And if the distance is less than the radius, then you know the point is inside the circle. If the distance is the same as the radius, you know that the point is on the circle. And if the distance from the point to the center is more than the radius, then you know that the point is outside the circle. Or you can actually put in the values of x and y and check whether the values satisfy the equation, on which in that case will mean the point will be on the left, or point will be on the circle. If the point will be negative, if after substitution you get a negative value, then it means point is within the circle. And if you get positive value, you mean that shows that the point is outside the circle. So in our case, we have the circle x squared plus y squared minus 5x plus 2y minus 5 equals to 0. So the first point A is minus 2, 1. So let's put in the values and see. So minus 2 squared plus 1 squared minus 5 times minus 2 plus 2 times minus 2 times 1 minus 5. This will be 4 plus 1 plus 10 plus 2 minus 5 plus minus 5, which is the same as 12, and 12 is more than 0. So this means that A, negative 2, 1 lies outside the given circle. Then B, 0, 0. So 0 squared plus 0 squared minus 5 by 0 plus 2 by 0 minus 5 is minus 5, which is less than 0. So this implies B, 0, 0 lies inside the given circle. And then C is minus 4 minus 3. So minus 4 squared plus minus 3 squared minus 5 times minus 4 plus 2 times minus 3 minus 5 will give you 16 plus 9 plus 20 minus 6 minus 5, which is 45 minus 11, which is 34. And 34 is more than 0. So this means that C minus 4 minus 3 lies outside the given circle. Another way of doing this would have been to change the equation of the circle in standard form so that you know the radius and the center. Then you calculate the distances from the center to each of these 3 points. And if you find that the distance is less than radius, you conclude that the point is inside the circle. If you find that the distance from the center to any of the point is exactly the same as the radius, then you know that the point is on the circle. And if you find distance from the point to the center is more than the radius, you conclude that the point is outside the circle. Any could have worked. So a circle of area 9 pi has 2 of its diameters along the lines x plus y equals to 5 and x minus y equals to 1. Find the equation of the circle. So if the diameter lies along these two lines, then it means that the point of intersection of these two lines is the center of the circle. So area of a circle is given by pi r squared. So which means pi r squared equals to 9 pi. So this means r squared equals to 9. So this means r equals to 3. So radius of this circle is 3. And we've been told that the diameter is along the lines x plus y. So if this is the line x plus y equals to 5, and we have another line x minus y equals to 1, if diameter is along this line, so this is a circle of interest. So if that's the case, that the diameter is along this line and also along this other line, so then the point of intersections of these two lines must be the center of the circle. So therefore, the center is the point of intersection of the two lines. So then it's as good as solving these two simultaneous equations. So x minus y equals to 1, x plus y equals to 5. If I add these two equations, I get 2x equals to 6, which means x equals to 5, x equals to 3. And if x is 3, then y equals to x minus 1, which will be 3 minus 1, which is 2. So the center is 3, 2. Now that we also know the radius is 3, then the equation will be x minus 3 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals to 3 squared, which will be x squared minus 6x plus 9 plus y squared minus 4y plus 4 equals to 9. So I'll have x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 4y. So 9 and 9 cancels out, plus 4 equals to 0. So that is the equation of the circle. Then find the equation of the circles that touch both axes and pass it through the point minus 4 minus 2 in general form. So we can sketch. So if this is the y and this is the x-axis, so we have the point minus 2 minus 4 minus 2 is in this quadrant. So if we draw the sketch, of the circle, so let's say that the center is at this point here. And then this is the point minus 4 minus 2. So we have this number of units from. So as the equation of a circle that touches both axes. So the circle touching x-axis and y-axis means that the distance from this point to this center is actually A units. This A and then this must also be A units. So which means that the coordinate of the center here will be minus A minus A. And the equation or the circle passes through minus 4 minus 2. So let the center be minus A minus A. So which means radius will be A units. So equation of a circle with center minus A will be X plus A squared plus Y plus A squared equals to A squared. So let's call this one equation 1. But the point -4, -2 is on the circle. So which means -4 plus A squared plus -2 plus A squared is equals to A squared. So this will be 16 minus 8A plus A squared plus 4 minus 4A plus A squared equals to A squared. So this and this cancels out. So A squared minus 8A minus 4A is minus 12A. 16 plus 4 is 20 equals to 0. Which means that product is 20, sum is minus 12, numbers minus 2 minus 10. So we'll have A squared minus 2A minus 10A plus 20 equals to 0. So A into A minus 2 minus 10 into A minus 2 equals to 0. So A minus 10, A minus 2 equals to 0. So therefore, A equals to 10 or A equals to 2. So when A is 2, we'll have X plus 2 squared, Y plus 2 squared equals to 2 squared, which will be X squared plus 4X plus 4 plus Y squared 4Y plus 4 equals to 4. So X squared plus Y squared plus 4X plus 4Y plus 4 equals to 0 is one such circle. And when X is 10, we have X plus 10 squared plus Y plus 10 squared equals to 10 squared. So this will be X squared plus 20X plus 100 plus Y squared plus 20Y plus 100 equals to 100. And then 100 and 100 cancels out. So we have X squared plus Y squared plus 20X plus 20Y plus 100 equals to 0. So therefore, the required equations of the circles are, therefore, the required equations of the circles are X squared plus Y squared plus 4X plus 4Y plus 4 equals to 0. And X squared plus Y squared plus 20X plus 20Y plus 100 equals to 0. Then lastly, find the equation of the circle with center 2, 3, and passing through the intersection of the lines 3x minus 2y minus 1 and 4x plus y minus 27 equals to 0. So we have, if this is the circle, then we have these two lines, and we have this other line. So this is the line, say 4x plus y okay, 4x plus y minus 27 equals to 0. And then this other equation is 3x minus 2y plus minus 1 equals to 0. Three x minus 2y minus 1 equals to 0. So this is the intersection point or the center AB. And okay, so this is not the case. So the center here is the problem should have been so the question is that the center of the circle is given by 2, 3, but the circle passes through the intersection of these two lines. So let's say this, if we have this, and then we can say this is the other line. So this point of intersection, so if you say this is the line 4x plus y minus 27 equals to 0, 3x minus 2y minus 1 equals to 0. And then we have an arbitrary center here, not which is given by 2, 3. So let's get this point of intersection. So 3x minus 2y equals to 1, 4x plus y equals to 27. If I multiply this one by 2, multiply this by 1, I get 6. Okay, multiply this by 2, multiply this by 1, I get 3x minus 2y equals to 1, 8x plus 2y equals to 54. And then I add the two equations, 11x equals to 55. So x is 5. So which means y will be 27 minus 4 times x, which is 5. So y will be 27 minus 20. So y will be 7. So the point of intersection is 5, 7. Now that can help us to get the radius, because the point of intersection of the two lines is on the circle, and we are given the center to be 2, 3. So from the center to the point of intersection, which is the circle, define the radius. So radius will be the distance from the center, which is 2, 3, to the point 5, 7. So this will be 5 minus 2 squared, 7 minus 3 squared, which is square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared. This is 5. So equation of the circle will be x minus the center, x value is 2, y minus 3 squared equals to 5 squared. So we'll have x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared minus 6y plus 9 equals to 25. So x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 6y plus 13 minus 25 equals to 0. So x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 6y minus 12 equals to 0. So this is the required equation.